The respiratory system consists of organs like the nasal cavity, which includes the nose, the nasal conchae, the frontal sinus, and the sphenoidal sinus. It also includes the pharynx, the larynx, the trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, left and right lungs, and the diaphragm. And most importantly, the alveoli, where exchange of gases takes place. Function of the respiratory system. The human respiratory system is a series of organs responsible for taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. The primary organs of the respiratory system are the lungs, which carry out this exchange of gases as we breathe. Nasal cavity warms and moistens incoming air so it doesn't dry out sensitive lung cells that has to remain wet. When we inhale, it is the oxygen that we utilized, and we exhale carbon dioxide, waste gases from our lungs. The pharynx or throat is the passageway that leads from the oral and nasal cavity to the esophagus and the larynx. Next is the epiglottis. The main function of the epiglottis is to seal off the windpipe during eating so that food is not accidentally inhaled. It blocks the food not to enter into the larynx. Accidentally, some food particles enter into the larynx, but we have the defense mechanism to cough it out. Next is the larynx, which is commonly called the voice box. It is an organ in the top of the neck involved in breathing, producing sound and protecting the trachea against food aspiration. In here you see, it looks like a windpipe. Next are the branching right and left bronchi, stemming out into hair-like structures which we call bronchioles. This is where the alveoli are attached for gases exchange. They look like inverted branches and stems. Then the lungs, which are a pair of spongy air-filled organs located on the either side of the chest. The bronchi, the bronchioles, and the alveoli attached are clearly seen. As we inhale, our lungs become bigger. When we exhale, the lungs become smaller. Next, we have the alveoli. The function of the alveoli is to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules to and from the bloodstream. Then we have the diaphragm. It is a muscular organ that moves up and down as we breathe in and breathe out. It moves up the ribcage for the lungs to expand. Just like our lung model, it goes up and down. Here is a modern diagram on how we exchange gases. As we breathe, we take in oxygen into our nostril. Passing the pharynx, it goes down to the trachea. Passing the bronchi to the bronchioles. And of course to the alveoli. The arterioles and venules are attached to the bronchioles, going down to the alveoli. We see here the oxygen gases going down to the bronchioles and into the alveoli. The alveoli is covered by the capillaries, which is the junction between venules and arterioles. Let's take a closer look to the alveolar chamber. We see there the RBC, or the red blood cells. We will see here the oxygen molecules passing through the alveolar pores, making itself available for the RBC to absorb. Now the blood becomes oxygenated. Notice the blue color turning into red. Now it's really red and we see the carbon dioxide molecules to be absorbed into the alveoli so that they will be exhaled. Thank you very much for viewing. This is your teacher, Sir Russel F. Moore, saying goodbye. You may have learned the lesson well. Thank you very, very much.